Money in the Bank is just a few days away, just around the corner this weekend on Saturday. So in today's video, we'll be going over those matches and going over the match card, giving you guys my predictions and who I think should win the matches. So that's what I'm gonna be doing in this video. I don't know. I have recorded this intro, the beginning of this video, like 4 or 5 times now, and I've been messing up almost every freaking time. So I'm just gonna go with it now. Welcome everybody to the BrewCrew channel. Welcome, of course, back to those as well, to the BrewCrew channel as well. My name is Hayden Brewer. And again, like I said, we're going to be going over the Money in the Bank match card and giving you my predictions. Now, yes, also Saturday, there is the Worlds Collide pay-per-view. Not really going to be doing a prediction video on that, but I will try to be able to watch it. But yeah, mostly just going to be focusing on Money in the Bank in this video. Not going to be focused on much anything else. And hopefully this video won't really be too long because there only is 4 matches, but it will probably be long depending on how long I talk about these matches. So with that out of the way, and that being said, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and also hit that like button if you guys enjoy, especially if you guys enjoy this video. And of course, hit the notification bell as well. Probably will pop it up or whatever. Hit the notification bell as well for future upcoming videos on this channel as well. And with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the video, and let's go ahead and start off with our predictions. So the first matchup we're going to look at, of course, like I said before, only 4 matches on this match card as of now, right now. Of course, maybe something could change Friday on SmackDown. If something does, I'll probably post something about it and give you my prediction on it. But like I said before, 4 matches for this show that we are going to look at. First, we're going to start off with the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match, which has Stephanie Vaquer, Alexa Bliss, Roxanne Perez, Naomi, Rhea Ripley, and Julia. Of course, Julia and Stephanie Vaquer, former NXT Women's Champions. Of course, a while ago, Stephanie Vaquer, the recent NXT Women's Champion, who was shocked by everybody, lost the title to JC Jane on NXT last week, only for her to, of course, be bumped up to the main roster on Monday Night Raw. That's kind of a whole different thing that maybe I would talk about on my channel or something. I don't know. But of course, she's instantly in this ladder match, joining, of course, other big names, like, of course, Roxanne, who's, of course, an official new member of the women's division on Monday Night Raw as of a couple weeks ago. Of course, was a big name in NXT as a 2-time NXT Women's Champion. Rhea Ripley, one of the... Sorry, background noise. Anyway, so kind of who I think should win. I do actually want to start off with who I think shouldn't win, or don't really kind of want to win, even though, yes, I do like her. She's one of my favorite women's wrestlers right now. That, of course, is Rhea Ripley. I feel like, even though, yes, it would be cool to see Rhea Ripley as Miss Money in the Bank, I just don't think right now is a good opportunity. Bless you, Mom. If Rhea Ripley becomes Miss Money in the Bank. So the only favorite I have to potentially win this match is Roxanne Perez, who's kind of getting the treatment that Tiffany Stratton did last year. She was a part of the Women's Elimination Chamber match earlier this year. She wasn't a part of WrestleMania, though, which fans were not happy about. But she was a part of NXT's Stand and Deliver, though, but still was not a part of WrestleMania. So, potentially with her getting momentum on Monday Night Raw, and this could definitely be a perfect spot for her to win and definitely get her name into the women's title picture, just like Tiffany. Don't know if she would have the same hold it for a long time or whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But anyway, my favorite to win is potentially Roxanne, mostly because I think she's the better one to win. It probably would be interesting if they do Naomi, because I do feel like Naomi could be a future women's champion again. here in the future at some point. Alexa Bliss, we don't know. And then Julia and Stephanie, they are also future women's champions if they're pushed right in the women's division on the main rosters. But I don't know if they're going to pull the trigger that early for either one. But of course, big opportunities for both of them, with Julia and Stephanie instantly being on the main roster, Julia on SmackDown and Stephanie on Raw. But with, of course, enough saying about this match, Roxanne is my prediction to win. The next match, sort of staying on the women's side of things, which I would probably think would be this match probably could start the show, but I feel like could be around maybe the second or first, is Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch. And this rivalry has definitely been great. They had a really good match at Backlash, which was definitely one of my favorite matches in the reign of Lyra Valkyria as Women's Intercontinental Champion. Now, of course, continuing this rivalry with Becky Lynch here at Money in the Bank. Of course, I think at Backlash, I was okay with Becky Lynch winning, but I had predicted Lyra to win because I feel like with her retaining, definitely gets like, definitely gives like a lot of like whatever the word I'm trying to think of to her name, and definitely like bumps her up more as a fan favorite. And of course, with Becky Lynch mostly being the heel in this rivalry, and this rivalry being way much better than a lot of people probably expected it to be. Of course, now getting a second match, maybe this could be the night that Becky Lynch could potentially win, or Lyra can win again, and then maybe could lose it to another like mid-card wrestler who definitely would deserve to become Women's Intercontinental Champion. But I would see WWE potentially doing something with Becky Lynch becoming the new Women's Intercontinental Champion. So this one kind of different from their Backlash match. I don't know who I actually would have winning this, but either way, I would be good. So, but I think right now, I think I'm kind of leaning more towards Lyra winning and retaining. So I'm going to go with Lyra retaining her Women's Intercontinental title. So the next match could be the main event of this show, but I think every WWE fan and even myself kind of know what the main event is going to be, and I will get to that match later on. But I believe the next match would be the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, which has a pretty good stack of wrestlers, besides one, which I did not want to be a part of and don't know why he's even in it. Of course, the participants are LA Knight, Penta, Andrade, Solo Sikoa, Seth Rollins, and El Grande Americano, also known as Chad Gable in the mask. But anyway, I still don't know why he's in the match. Why did they? Why? I'm sorry. I watched the qualifying match this past Monday of him winning, and I still can't believe they had him win. Anyway, back to mostly how I think the match would probably be pretty good. The match would probably be pretty good. I mean, of course, Andrade shocked everyone pinning Carmelo, who everybody thought Carmelo would be in this match. But a lot of people, of course, I've been seeing on the internet, a lot of people making fun of El Grande Americano winning the Money in the Bank and then cashing in on the AAA Mega Championship, which is AAA is another wrestling company, Lucha Mexico Lucha wrestling company, which of course is what they're doing for the Worlds Collide, because WWE did end up getting and buying AAA. Of course, and them doing the Worlds Collide on the same day before Money in the Bank. Anyway, back to the ladder match. Of course, the only two people I think could win this match is Seth Rollins and LA Knight. Seth Rollins, of course, because of what he's been doing on Monday Night Raw with this faction with Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, definitely could see him winning and becoming a two-time Money in the Bank and potentially going on to cash in on Jay, possibly on the Raw after this show, because we know that Jay defends his World Heavyweight title against Gunther on the Raw after Money in the Bank. So we'll have to potentially see, but I feel like LA Knight's the better one, because LA Knight, who's just coming off of being US champion, kind of coming off of being done with the Bloodline, finally, the Bloodline Vortex is what WWE fans had called it, or were calling it. So I definitely think the next step for him is finally going after that world championship again, and I feel like him winning the Money in the Bank is a better choice than Seth Rollins. Yes, I said like Seth Rollins could definitely work as Money in the Bank, with Mr. Money in the Bank, but I feel like, I mean, especially with it being in Los Angeles, and I believe LA Knight is from Los Angeles. In Los Angeles, LA Knight, still one of the biggest stars right now, as a fan favorite. Fans, of course, go crazy every time when his theme song hits and comes out. So definitely, I feel like LA Knight could be the better one to win. I'll still never forget in 2023, even though I've kind of gone over it with Damian Priest being a big star that he is now, of them pulling the trigger on Damian Priest being Mr. Money in the Bank instead of LA Knight. Still will never forget it, but of course I've gotten over it as time has passed, because I've definitely started to like Damian Priest and definitely look back at his world title reign, and his world title reign was actually good and definitely deserved to being a world champion. So again, LA Knight I have as my clear favorite to potentially win this match. Seth Rollins I would probably be okay, but I feel like I said before, I think Seth Rollins, I said this before in my Jey Uso video when I was talking about his world title reign at first being interesting as he's being targeted by so many people in Logan Paul, Gunther, and Seth Rollins. I do feel like Seth Rollins is going to be the one to dethrone Jey, maybe at SummerSlam. Because I kind of want Jey's reign to go, but we'll just have to wait. Again, we'll have to wait and see. But my prediction winner is LA Knight. So, of course, I said that this match was, I think, was, or is, words. The match that I think that is going to be the main event of this show is the tag team match between Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso versus the team of John Cena and Logan Paul. Now, of course, when this match was announced, I definitely, with seeing both world champions, I knew that was going to be an issue for a lot of fans, seeing both world champions in a same match on a big PLE like Money in the Bank. Of course, we had the moment between the two world champions at Saturday night's main event. We had John Cena almost help Logan Paul win the World Heavyweight Championship. We saw a little bit of a build-up on Friday on SmackDown. I'm so sorry about the background noise. And hopefully we can get something this Friday on SmackDown. Of course, recording this before SmackDown, the final SmackDown before Money in the Bank. If I'm honest with you, I kind of see Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso winning, because I feel like that would be big. I don't know who I think would take the pin or who would give the pin, but I feel like they're going to lean towards John Cena and Logan Paul winning because of this being John Cena's farewell tour. But if they do have Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso winning, I would like to see Cody Rhodes pin Cena. That way, kind of giving momentum towards their eventual rematch, which I feel like should be at SummerSlam, but not at Night of Champions, because I'm pretty sure Night of Champions is next. There, of course, is the rumor of potentially maybe doing something with Jey and Cena at Night of Champions, like a champion versus champion match, but I don't think they'll do that just yet. I think they'll do like a champion, because I'm pretty sure they'll wait until like Crown Jewel, because remember the Crown Jewel Championship thing that they did last year, they're probably going to do this year, but I don't think they're going to do anything like that for Night of Champions and then do it for Crown Jewel. But I feel like I want Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso to win, but I have the feeling that they might do John Cena and Logan Paul. Now, Logan Paul is the better idea, because of course there was the idea of John Cena doing a tag team match, people thinking it was going to be Travis Scott, because of course his involvement in some of the matches, and of course involvement in John Cena turning heel and all that, and helping him win the title at WrestleMania. We would have thought that, but now we're getting Logan Paul, which in my opinion is definitely a better idea. So I don't know, but I'm going to lean more towards Cody and Jey winning over Logan and John. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, of course, around the 15-minute mark, 16 minutes. So of course I kind of keep saying hopefully it's a short video. Kind of is a short video, but I mean, like I said before, I said short video because it's 4 matches, but I did talk a lot about the matches. So anyway, if you guys did enjoy, hope you guys did enjoy it and all of that. I do want to say, leave a comment down below who you guys think is going to win, what y'all's predictions are for this show, and comment down below what y'all thought about my predictions, and what y'all predictions are. Who do y'all think is going to win? Be Miss Money in the Bank, Mr. Money in the Bank. Who do you think is going to win in the main event? How do you think the main event might go? So definitely comment down below. Leave any sort of comments down below. Definitely would like that. So definitely leave comments. I've been saying leave comments too many times. I gotta stop. Anyway, so again, with that stuff out of the way and this being done, definitely looking forward to Money in the Bank and looking forward for the Worlds Collide. Of course, again, sorry I wasn't able to really get to that. I mostly wanted to focus on Money in the Bank, but of course, I'm definitely excited for it with some pretty good matches that I definitely am looking forward to at the Worlds Collide. But anyway, again, all that stuff out of the way. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys hit that like button if you guys did. And again, if you guys are new or haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for future upcoming videos on the channel. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.